Stay on. Yep, no threes, no threes.
Yep.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine, that's fine. Ooh,
Man,
that was a tough
two.
shot. That was a tough shot. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Game
Shot! We go.
That was nasty.
A shot only fit for a king of the court. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. That was disgusting. Ebans, congratulations.
17 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 4 steals. MVP of the game for sure. Wow.
Didn't do that Daddy and Smith for sure. Great team ball, great defense.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves will get the first possession. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. West is out there with Johnson. Then there's Kobe. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
Timeout.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center, being the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Johnson. And it's LeBron in for West. Six to shoot. Here's Edwards. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Misses the one-handed jam. James fires from way outside. No good with the triple. And the Timberwolves with possession. Out to the right wing. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
James. O'Neal finds Bryant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Knocks it loose. Over in the corner, Randall. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
LeBron passes to Bryant. The three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Bryant on the wing. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. From downtown. And James with the basket on the assist by Shaq.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And then for Los Angeles, Baylor, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. West comes in for James. And it's Johnson in for Chamberlain. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot by Kobe, no good. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's Kobe for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Clark outside. And it's Clark with the jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. And a deep three from Bryant. That doesn't go either for Bryant. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That free throw good from Randall. Los Angeles making a switch here. Both free throws good from Randall. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bryant from deep 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Minnesota. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Kobe. Magic Johnson is out there with West. Then there's Worthy. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. And here is DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. And the wide open shot from Reed. Hands it from downtown. Reed's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The Lakers also making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Worthy. LeBron comes in for West. And Abdul-Jabbar subbed in for Magic Johnson. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's DiVincenzo.
Just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota making a switch. Dillingham's checked in. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. That's tipped. Out to the right wing. And stolen by James. And the Lakers turn it over again.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
1:51 left in the first half of the game. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Lakers trail by 7. And Bryant kicks to Chamberlain to end the run. Second shot opportunity, and he connects with the jumper. Chamberlain got his first points of the game. And Minnesota has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Chamberlain against McDaniel. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Bryant's got 9.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Here's Dillingham. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches it. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Bryant.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And a deep three from Bryant. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound the Lakers. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Bryant. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside. Make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table down there.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed. during the half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the Lakers call time here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for O'Neal. James comes in for Magic Johnson. And Chamberlain subbed in for West. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Against Conley. And Bryant gets it to go.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
They double team Conley. And finished off by Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Assisted by Mike Conley.
And the Lakers with possession here. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Nothing on the board. Bryant with it. Now defended by Randle. 2 points. That one goes.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. From the low block. Out to Edwards. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. 1:51 left to play in the third. Pass to Alexander Walker. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Conley outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Chamberlain dishes to Kobe. Kobe in close.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Kobe's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Clark in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Gasol's checked in for Davis. Baylor comes in for LeBron. West is checked in for Chamberlain. And it's Johnson in for Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Gasol outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Baylor defending. And the basket is good. Clark's got his second bucket.
It always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Bryant. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Clark. And Baylor with the block. And they get it back. And the pass to Randall. Into the lane. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
West passes to Bryant. For 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. Bryant's got 27 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And the Lakers call time here.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get live for your Timberwolves dancers. Give him a hand, fans. Your Timberwolves dancers.
Long range from the inbound. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That 3 could be a killer.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 10. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Johnson. Worthy out there with Kobe. Then it's O'Neal. And it's West in at the 2 spot. Here's Kobe. Kobe Bryant. So good at finishing through contact.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Here's Edwards. Passes to McDaniels. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good. Shot missing. Johnson with some nice D. Bryant against McDaniel. Lets it fly. Again, Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Minnesota making some changes. Randall comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Conley in for Edwards. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Los Angeles. Baylor comes in for Bryant. Pass to Randall. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 14. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
There's your Timberwolves dancers.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
West outside. Shaq kicks to James. Shaq passes to LeBron. Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go for him.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ryan's checked in for Los Angeles. Conley dishes to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Randall no good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And Bryant kicks to James. To the inside. Conley against Bryant. Bryant is double. Buries the long-range jumper. Kobe's got 37.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Minnesota with the ball. 15-point game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your team.
And he makes the first.
Julius Randle. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Kobe, and another three for the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to Reid. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Bryant looking around, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. Do it by some, I don't trust my own body. You would take a shot and you took her to Chrome Palace. It only took me one car, got it. Just this, my boyfriend put me for a show. I'm rocking white and gold, it look like I got ties. Water coming in and out, it never was a drop. The opposition has tripling head. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Finna show you how to get. First you make 100, then you stay down, stack your rest, I'll never spin me. 4 Giottos, panorama, spoon spinning. Extra green up in my pocket, look like spinach. I put gold all in my mouth, I had a dentist. Go for 2 more, then I finish. I said, better late than never, better late than never. Yo, better late than never, better late than never. Better late than never, better late than never. Yo.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bashford reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, you know, try something new. Promise you, you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget,
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Here we go. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the four-man spot.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Bryant with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Chicago with the ball. To the inside. Rodman. And that one is hammered home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's O'Neal. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
4-3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Bulls ball.
Chicago with the ball.
Now Jordan. Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Bryant outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Bulls ball.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pippen, pass to Gilmore. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gilmore's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Bryant, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bryant. The jumper from the wing off target.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
It's scooped up. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. Tries again. From deep, Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Rose. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Smart play from Rose. Getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
On the wing, Bryant. From deep. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Jordan with 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Lakers trail by 4. We've got Butler, and it's Armstrong in at the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Oh, what a tough shot by James.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Driving to the basket. Up again. Here's Noah. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sideline with every offensive board.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Lovables. And make some noise for your Chicago Lovables. Make some noise one more time for For your Bulls, kid.
It's James on the wing, covered by Love. James against Love. It's James on the wing, pocket 4. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Bulls ball.
Chicago leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the
second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Armstrong passes to Sloan. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Chamberlain. Still without a bucket. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Gasol's checked in for Los Angeles.
Lakers substitution, Pau Gasol.
And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. It's tipped. Launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Goodrich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Armstrong. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That one's off. So both teams making some changes here. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The Lakers trail. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Baylor. And Los Angeles, another 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
For your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
So both teams changing it up here. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And Davis has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And here's Bryant outside. They get the rebound. For 3, James. James from distance. Easy work.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of this one. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts. Give it up one more time for your Chicago Lovables.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Clock at 6. Left side O'Neal. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in.
Scottie Pippen.
Bulls trail by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilmore's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in. time.
Bulls ball. Substitution for the Bulls, Michael Jordan. Derrick Rose.
Pass to Jordan. Down low. Here's Rodman. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead.
The Lakers, 19.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Lakers trail. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. Second chance effort. Gilmore, no good. So it's the Lakers now. Goes up from the top of the key, and the Lakers tack on. On 2 more.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Rose.
Los Angeles foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. First team foul.
Takes it inside. Gilmore. That one goes in. Gilmore's got 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the basket by West.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Jordan with the bucket.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 5. Pass to West. Back to Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. And that one drops. 7 points in the game.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Theus. No points so far. To the paint. Rodman, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Baylor. Pass to Worthy. Johnson for 3. Rodman with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 5. Here's Sloan. And again, Chicago, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Butler. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Baylor. Here's West. Got it from about 16 feet. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Rodman. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball.
And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Pippen in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Unloads. Pass to Pippen to tie it up. Another 3 for Chicago.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Inside, O'Neal.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Jordan misses.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, got that bucket in.
Passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Johnson passes to O'Neal. Chicago with a rebound. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for Chicago to take the lead. Rebound by the Lakers.